What is there to be afraid of? What are you afraid of? Especially when you are who you say you are. What is there to be afraid of? What are you afraid of? I don't know. Living a life where you only dream of success, it makes you not see success. It makes you see struggling as successful. It makes you see working hard as successful. The people that work in Fortune 500 companies, they've all started in a garage. Family members helped because family members knew the economy and that you can't work hard to be successful. You have to work smart. You have to make connections. You have to build and develop relationships, just as you have to build and develop yourself and your company. A lot of families understand that, which is why a lot of families succeed. Even some of our constituents, you know, people of the Nietzsche, they understand that too. But the difference is the earth and the world. We're always spiritual when we've never been physical people, which is why it's easy to sway us with emotions and then take advantage of us physically. Because once you beat down the emotions and you beat down the soul, the body follows. You might look in the mirror and you might not be able to recognize yourself because you've been beaten down so much and you've worked so hard as you were being beaten down. You look in the mirror, you can't even recognize yourself. You start to wonder, who is this person looking back? You start to wonder, and then when you wonder, that's when you begin to realize you've worked so hard. Not only did it not pay off, but you're still in debt and you're still working hard and you're not getting any younger. So when that happens, it's easy for people to crash out because you worked so hard. And this relates to what I was speaking about the other day when I said, you could be on the cusp of greatness. You could be on the cusp of the best life you've ever had. And then you'd be tempted to crash out because life is just beating you down. Not only is life beating you down, you can't find a woman, not just a woman, but you can't find a woman that's gonna be patient, patient enough to be soft with you, patient enough to know you suffering too. Especially the black man in this country and around the world. There's a movie called There's No Country for Old Men. Feels like there's no country for black men. But what are you afraid of? That's the reason we get spiritually beaten down, because we're afraid of something. We're afraid of something happening or not happening. We're afraid of getting in trouble, and nobody's gonna beat your ass. Nobody's gonna ground you, take away your toys. If you fail, at least you tried. But if you don't try at all, not only did you fail, but you are a failure because you don't try. You don't give it a shot. You don't take the risk. You don't start the company. You don't know how to work together while we already are together. And then when you start working together, everybody wants to be the boss. Everybody wants to be the everybody wants to be the one that everybody looks at and sees, oh wow, he's the he's the leader, and then he has his team, or she's the leader and she has her team. But they don't understand it's only two people in the whole group that's doing all the work. Everybody else is just branches that's going to be trimmed off when success starts to roll in, and then the group starts to split up. Then you got a whole bunch of begrudged people talking crap about you, saying that you changed on them and you're not real because you're fake and you sold them out or this, that, and the third. Whole time they never wanted to lend a hand in the same project that they want to have credit for. They want to put their name on the paper, but they don't want to put the work in. That's selfishness. And that's why a lot of groups break up, because it's only one or two people writing the songs. And the ones that's not writing the songs, they feel like they don't have to do anything else because they're not writing the songs. And because they feel like they don't have the skills to write the songs or to deliver the track or to deliver the video or to deliver whatever execution that they have to deliver, they just get lazy and they just lay around, get high, get drunk, and cause a whole bunch of fucking money to be spent when they got to get bailed out. And if you don't bail them out, you're the bad person. You're the bad friend. You're the one that let them go off this bender, right? You're the reason why their life is so shit, but you're not the reason why their life was even prosperous in the first place, right? That's how you could do so much for somebody, and then the one time you tell them no because you can't, because it might be the first or 15th of the month, and bills is due on the first of the month. So somebody asking you for something on the first of the month, and you can't do it, and you tell them no. But every other time they ask, you told them yeah. You even gave them extra so that they won't need to ask for more. But you can't tell them no one time. All that stuff, it adds to the mental beating that we get, not just as men, but as a people. Not just as men, but as a people.